All right. Which anime do you think will be the anime of the year? We got One Piece, Windbreaker, Wistoria, My Hero Academia, Kaiju number 8, Oshino Ko, Elusive Samurai, Solo Leveling, and Marshall. Nice list. It was a good, I think it was a beautiful year of anime. I'm not even going to sit here and like play around. I think there's a lot more animes they could have added to this list, but if we're just going to go based off of this list, we're just going to go based off this list. You know, we want to give a shout out to Cloud X Raven on Twitter. Y'all go give him a follow. But so what do you think? How you feel?
Yeah, so I think, like you just said, this year's been beautiful. I think the animation is really starting to ramp up for a lot, like Solo Leveling, Elusive Samurai, Kaiju number 8. Oh my god! I mean, even Windbreaker, you know, for the type of anime that it is, because when you talk about Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, so on and so forth, they got these crazy animations popping off. Windbreaker's got some cool animation, but it just doesn't live up to that. But it still has great animation. So, not even to talk about One Piece, My Hero, so on and so forth. I think this list is gonna be tough.
Okay, so it's about 9. So it's about a top 9. You know, I'm gonna start off with my number 9. It's a tough list. You know what I'm saying? But like, from just me personally, like the things like I watched One Piece this year. I watched Windbreaker, the whole thing. Yeah. I watched about an episode of Astoria. I watched about like the first like 10 episodes of the My Hero Academia. I watched all the Kaiju number 8. Didn't see Oshino Ko, but I heard about it and was seeing about it in like, you know, Twitter and stuff, like on social media. And then Elusive Samurai, I watched, you know, I got pretty deep into the first season, didn't finish it though. Solo Leveling, watched the whole thing. And then Marshall, I watched a couple episodes. And to be honest, I just got to put number 9 at Oshino Ko because I didn't watch it. And I'm more than certain that it's probably like a slice of life. I don't even know. I should probably do my research. So I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm going to have to put it at number 9. Just on the list that it's with, this year it has to go number 9, just with the other people that are up there with it.
With my ignorance to Oshino Ko, I'm also going to have number 9. But like I said, it's my own ignorance. Once I watch and I get if I like it, I'm going to start reading it. We'll see how it goes. Right now it's at number 9, just because I have no idea what it's about.
I'm telling you guys right now, the person that you think gets through mangas, light novels, web to anything, I bet you they didn't get it faster than my boy Leak right here. I bet you they don't get through it faster.
When it's good, it's good.
All right, but we putting it at 9. At number 8, I gotta go. I'm gonna go with Wistoria. You know, like I only seen the first episode. The animation was cool. It was smooth. It was clean. It was pretty fluid. It was a little different too at the same time. So I'll put that at number 8. But I still got to finish watching it, which I will before the end of the year.
I think mine's gonna be Marshall. I haven't watched a single episode of Marshall. I know it's probably good, right? See my terms of phrasing right there. Nah, other than that, I haven't seen much. I've heard it talked about for years at this point. Definitely gonna be on my list to watch before the year's up. But number 8, just because I don't know anything about it.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Marshall, like to me, I watched like season 1 and 2. Like, there's not really a crazy plot to it. You know, I'm not reading the manga or nothing like that, but just from what I've seen so far, so it's just like very good animation with the fight scenes. And then I hear, you know, I kind of see spoilers that, you know, the fights kind of do ramp up too. So I think it's gonna have like a lot of big moments. But yeah, I only put that at my number 7 because, you know, I seen season 1 and 2. But okay. Yeah, it's something to watch though. I'd recommend it if you're like somebody who just likes kind of like humor. It's very humorous for sure.
Oh, okay. These next 2 for me are gonna be, because Wistoria is pretty much like Black Clover in a lot of senses, and then Windbreaker obviously gives me a lot of, you know, resemblance to Tokyo Revengers, with their own twist. Don't get me wrong. There's too many like relatabilities to put them any higher above these other names, because these other ones, even My Hero, that, you know, has some controversy. If you know, you know. It's still gonna be higher than Windbreaker.
Bro, My Hero's only going anywhere up this list strictly because of the you know, the seriousness of the situation, like of the season, you know, and especially getting closer to the end. That's the only reason why. But they dropped the ball with animation. They dropped the ball. Yes. They fumbled it. And, you know, that's going to hurt them in the long run, especially because if they just dropped a movie this year, and at the same time too, that the manga has also finished this year. So the full story is out there, and it doesn't really leave a lot of imagination to how they're going to finish it just based off of these last couple seasons that they've had, you know. And then the animation has just not been like, it deserves much better. I think they have a way bigger budget, and I think if something, they should try something new. So yeah, but yeah, I could see what people mean by My Hero though.
Right, so Wisteria would probably be, I don't know. I think Windbreaker 7, Wisteria 6, and then we'll have our top 5 from there, right?
Yeah. So I got Oshino Koa at number 9. I got Wisteria at 8. Marshall at 7. I'm gonna go, for me personally, yeah, My Hero Academia is my 6 for sure. Yeah, that's just got to be right there. And yeah, so we're here at the top 5. Top 5. You want to start this?
Yeah, I think 5 for me will be My Hero Academia.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? 4. Oh, what's your 5? I'm getting ahead of myself.
Nah, I'll probably say my 5 will probably have to be Windbreaker. You know,
Okay.
Windbreaker, you know, it's a very good show. Like you said, a lot of resemblance to Tokyo Revengers. And you know, it's interesting. I like the fight scenes. I like how it's just like, you know, we're not in the superpower. It's not just everybody's out here blowing up planets and shit, you know? So I like the kind of like we getting back to those type of animes, because I think those type of animes are very important. Not everybody's trying to see a nigga flying around shooting fireballs. You know, sometimes we want to see some real, you know, martial arts, real fighting styles, real thing that some people really work on. So that, you know, that's where I got to put it right there. I think it's going to be a new one. Yeah, and I just, you know, I'm not reading it, so I just hope that however, you know, the story continues to go, they just keep staying with season 1. I hate how, you know, season 1 animation, perfect. Season 2 looked like, nigga, they sold it to Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I got Windbreaker at 5.
I think number 4 is gonna be Elusive Samurai.
Okay.
Only because there's just something about, you know, these next 3 animes above it that I am just connected to in a different way. I really love Elusive Samurai. You know what I mean? That's why it's in the top 5 on this specific list. But I think these next 3 are just, there's something about them that I like a little more. I think I got to get the story a little bit more out on Elusive Samurai, because I've read all, the next 3 that we're going to get into. I've read all of them. I'm caught up on every single chapter. And that kind of goes into
yeah, these next 3, yeah, I got Elusive Samurai as my 3 too, for sure, because yeah, compared just this year, if we're just going off of just this year and the content that they gave us this year, yeah, these top 3, you know, and 1, Solo Leveling, it's just the anime, you know, like the original story manga's already been finished, so, you know, it was just the anime at that.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to go at number 2 or number 3 for me.
Right.
Is gonna have to be
number 4, right?
Yeah, that was number 4. Yeah, number 3 for me is gonna have to be One Piece. You know, I think that One Piece had a lot of good episodes that dropped this year. Animation was perfect. Part of the story was perfect. A lot of big chapters. We got deeper. I feel like we understand the story of One Piece, and we can use a lot of the information we got just this year in order to figure out the completed story. So yeah, I got that at my number 3.
Sorry. A little bit of acid reflex there. Oh my God. Can't believe you put One Piece so low. No, I'm just kidding. I got Kaiju number 8 at my 3 spot.
Whoa. That's crazy.
It's a super sick story, bro. It is so dope. I hope it doesn't end soon. It's like, it's scaring me almost. But the animation looks really good. It's super dope. But these next 2, it can't compare to.
All right, for sure. So let's go ahead and knock it out. I got my number 2 is Kaiju number 8. I mean, yeah, it's Kaiju number 8 for sure. The manga, the anime, they did their thing this year. Not gonna lie, like they're a top anime selling, and the story is just good. Like especially how they did season 1 of Kaiju number 8. Like I think the art style is a little bit different than what people are used to, and I think the story is just a little bit different than what we're used to because I know more shonen's type of B. So it was like I don't know. I think it did its thing. Like it for sure is arguably anime of the year from start to finish. Like it's up there. I think it gave a good replacement for Jujutsu Kaisen for this year. And okay, no, Jujutsu Kaisen should be on this list actually. I just fucked up right there because Jujutsu Kaisen. I just thought about it. I was like, well, we're going just off this list, so I was like, oh yeah, I gotta edit that whole thing out because that was. I'm like, wait, Jujutsu Kaisen? Hell no! I couldn't do that. I had to backtrack 100%. But yeah, I got Kaiju number 8 as my number 2, and number 1 is Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling, start to finish, one of the greatest stories ever to me. If you don't know, go watch that.
And read that. So my number 2 is gonna be One Piece, my favorite anime and my favorite manga for sure. But on this specific list, I put it at 2 just because number 1, Solo Leveling. Oh my god, story is written well. The story is ended, so you could go finish it. Gets what is it? The epilogue. Right after the story.
Yeah.
When you finish the actual story arc of the story, then you kind of get what happens after that. So it's so good. I love me personally, I love the power structure in this anime. It feels like a game. I absolutely love the art. It's so sick, bro. This guy's so OP. Sometimes I love me a good OP character that can't be beat because he's so badass. That's our boy Sun Jin Woo. So got that at number 1. One Piece, the reason I had 2 because Solo Leveling is so great, but One Piece at 2 because, bro, the information we've been getting, the artwork, bro, even the anime. Oh my god, chef's kiss, baby. Voila, you know what I mean? So top 3, I got Solo Leveling 1, One Piece 2, Kaiju number 8, number 3.
Yeah, no, and I think there was a lot of animes that they definitely could have put on this list, too. But this is just working off of what we have right here. Because
right on the spot.
I think this was a big year of anime. I think that it's maintaining its relevancy and while increasing it at the same time. So how do you guys feel about the list? How do you guys feel about what should be anime of the year? Leave a comment down below.